Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream of Disco Elysium. I'm back and now I have this thing instead of, I don't actually know what it's called, but I have this instead of the typical pop filter I usually have. Maybe it'll work out better, maybe it won't. We'll see, we'll see. Let me close this. And yeah, so yesterday we started day 3 like by a few minutes. We didn't do much at all. We practically just put on our clothes, walked downstairs and talked to one person. But yeah, so we're basically going to be starting the actual day 3 today. What's up, Deku? Always think, should I call you by your name or your username? And in short, Deku's shorter, so that's what I pick. I'm going to turn down the gain a little bit. I do have to watch to see if the audio sounds good, although I can't actually hear it. Personally, I just have to see what it looks like. How's everyone doing? I've had a rather slow day. I mean, it was really storming this morning. Like, it was kind of terrifying, and I didn't want to get out of bed, to be honest. So I just didn't for a long time. And I didn't do that much throughout the day. I was pretty exhausted off from my mechanics exam yesterday. So I gave myself a little bit of rest, just a little bit. Apparently, there's something that we can recheck. Oh yeah, because we leveled up empathy. In the last couple of minutes, we can talk to Tommy again. You know what? I really just want to look up something right before we get into the stream, and that is, where do I get a map? Because it's starting to bother me quite a bit. Map. Disco Elysium. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. How to get a map. When starting Disco Elysium, your character has a journal with a map tab, but the map source blank. I guess IGN will have to do. I don't really like their guides most of the time, but how could they get this one wrong? I knew it was in the bookstore. I checked the bookstore so many times. Oh well. It's in the bookstore. I have to buy it. Anyway. Here, Kim's back. Our partner is back with us. Who are these people? They've just shown up. Let's talk to them. They seem to be from our precinct. Horse-faced woman. That's a little rude. The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Authority. A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant. Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM. Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me? Are you the cavalry? You're a patrol officer of the RCM. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Sure, why not?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Okay. Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
She's still avoiding your gaze. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. The only ones in the whole world. We're keeping law and order. God, I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Let's just do this by the book, okay? Why? I bring word of the end to come. Oh, we haven't had the Doom... The Doom Prepper options before? I don't think so, at least. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out. Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer? So, what precinct are you from? Are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I. So, what precinct are you from? What precinct? She just sighs. Am I from? God, he doesn't know. Effing deranged lunatic. The sunglass wearing man pushes through his teeth. You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong. Intellectually unsatisfying. Are you with him? Of course I'm with him. She seems startled by her own tone. Why do you ask? Seems like a cool guy. Nothing, just wondering. He seems like a cool guy. Well, he's not. Oh wait, he's French. Well, he's not. The man interjects, his voice is stern. He's a sack of... yeah. Sack of garbage, barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you. Please, she looks at you, then him, then you again. Let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? You're the police, right? So am I. I like this one. She looks on, I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Judith. Wait, is he police? Are you the police? What are you, the police, doing here? I'm just looking out for... you? No one! The man looks at her. I'm just a man with sunglasses and you are... a policewoman. A horse-faced woman, that's rude. A policewoman. Yes, her voice is quiet. A policewoman who just wants to do her job, that's all. She says quietly and looks away. Okay, goodbye. Let's talk to this guy again then.
Again. I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this. That is exactly what he's doing. I'm just gonna have a drink of water. He might be wearing a disguise. She's with him. Camus has the sky, cool shades. There's something strange about this guy, figure it out. Let's do that in a second. I'll put on something that increases my esprit de corps. That'll be here. Do I have that will increase? I already have that. No. 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 Do I have nothing that will increase it? Oh, bullets. We don't even have a gun. Is there anything lowering our esprit de corps? So it doesn't look like anything will make us better at this check. No. Okay. Could put on the logic one. Nah, it's fine. Okay, yep. Let's just go for the 83%.
I can't believe.
Hello again, Deku. Okay, let's give it a try. We have a pretty high rating for this check, so let's just... yeah, success. Not a bad roll. Apparently it was challenging, but we got 15 against 12. You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him. Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere? Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere. Another life from where? From another life. Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... He pauses. To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? The 41st, the 57th, 69... 99,999,909.9th precinct. Never mind, this is stupid. 41st. Okay. The man sounds genuinely excited. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Gives you a long, meaningful look and adds somewhere good. Let's talk more about that hypothetical station 41 you mentioned. Cool shades, are you wearing a disguise? I got some questions for you. I'm a cop. Cool shades, are you wearing a disguise? Let's talk more about that hypothetical station 41 you mentioned. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy, you're not busy. Let's just play around. Got to go now, bye. Okay, well, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe? Do you have a crime to solve? Who else is in our imaginary police station? So, what would our relationship be? Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? Like partners in crime. You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. You seem like a bit of a drag. No offense, but I could be better. Kim's cooler than you. I like Kim's cooler than you. I'm sure he's flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners. I can't get my French accent today, I'm sorry. The lieutenant is silent, like partners in crime. You seem like a cool guy, I'd love to have you as my partner. Like partners in crime, or... You seem like a cool guy, I'd love to have you as my... Would you now? Or would I be cramping your style? The man bites his lip, then waves his hand. Never mind, partner. Okay, actually, you probably would cramp my style. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Let's go with that one. Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then? Do you have a crime to solve? Oh, no, no, no! You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes, and let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work. I think I know what he's bitter about. This isn't helping, she says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. Who else is in our imaginary police station? You're not going to believe this, but... The man pauses for dramatic effect. Police officers! Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting their drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring mofos in suits and uniforms, nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung. Who is the far-out son of Lung? Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. He winks at you sarcastically. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Want to tell me more about him or her? Not even a little bit. It's an urban myth, the lieutenant says quietly, about an officer who is so far undercover you can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You're not the son of Lung. He's trying to protect you from further rough handling dished out by this sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that. I can't imagine it anymore. Conclude. Neither can I, partner. Neither can I. His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass rims. They feel sad. It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in the sadness. Cool shades, are you wearing a disguise? Yes, it's a hobby of mine. He looks at you inquisitively. As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy? Got some questions for you. I'm a cop. About what? You don't look like a cop. He inspects you. You know what you look like? A prophet. Like a revolutionary. like Guillaume le Million. I don't know. You tell me. Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying real hard here, man. Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying real hard here, man. Like, yeah, let's... I kind of like this one, but, yeah, maybe. It's between these two for me. I wonder if I can click the numbers to pick the options, basically. I'm not sure. Oh, whoa, my CPU usage is high. Don't know what that's about. Let's say this one. Oh, he seems taken aback for a moment. Well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard. He didn't answer your question. Now will you answer some questions for me? Who is this guy? He shakes his head. I'm not getting involved in this. So my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them. Okay then, see you around. Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical station 41. Weird, right? I know, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird, yes. No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal. Frankly, I'm way past caring or wondering. No, I know, it's super weird. There's something we're missing here. Something you can't put your finger on. You can't put our finger on, actually. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at, but still, I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station. Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again, I can't believe this shit.
Whoa! Jim Tasty, thank you so much for the raid. I mean, that's... Well, that's not a bad raid. Yeah, I certainly don't think so. That's like, how many times higher? That's like, basically 5 times my best view count on like a good day. Wow, no, thank you so much. Like, yo, what's up? Not much. Only 15 minutes into my stream. Thank you for sending viewers my way. This is a real treat. Hello, welcome. I'm really not used to this. I've only had like one raid before. Okay, we're playing Disco Elysium. We're on the third day. I'm trying my best to do accents for the characters, but it's horrifying. It's gruesome to watch, I imagine. But hopefully some people will enjoy it and stick around. And if someone wants to explain why I'm getting raided, that would also be great. But I'm gonna just keep playing in case that doesn't happen. Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station? I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What do you say? Okay, yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere. Okay. Okay! Seems Jim answered. My cousin loves this game, so we wanted to raid a channel playing Disco. Oh! That's cool. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, this is my first playthrough. It's no different than talking to one or two people other than there's people to reply. Yeah. And I have to check chat more often. I've kind of become a little bit complacent with that because, you know, seems like Full Metal really wants to hear how it's going with you, Gamer Adam. Okay. Jean, he said okay, give it a rest. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again. Okay then, let's get back to investigating. I'm glad to hear people are having a good day. I usually ask that at the start of my streams, but I'll repeat the question. How is everyone doing today? It's a bit of a gloomy day here in South Africa. But let's hear how everyone else is doing. I have 80 plus hours in this game. Oh, your cousin. Woke up super early this morning and I'm still not fully awake. I wonder where everyone's from. I mean, no need to answer, but you know, time zones are interesting. It's 5:15 p.m. here in South Africa, I'll repeat. But 80 plus hours. It's like probably about 3 runs or like 2.5. I don't know. I don't know for sure. We're about... Wee. Game had some trouble there. Just procrastinating at work. That's fair. It's valid. It's a beautiful day outside, sunny, and gonna be 22 degrees Celsius. That's nice. That's a nice little temperature. Oh, Canadian. Nice. 1 game. Still haven't beaten it. Well, that might be the direction my playthrough is going. How many hours do you have? Can I check? Probably. If I go to load game. No, it doesn't say. Just gives me the timestamp. Okay, continue. I would estimate about 18 hours in is my playthrough. Yep. Not even done with 1 playthrough. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading. I can vouch for that. Okay, so right earlier in the stream, I remembered to actually figure out how to get a map. Because it's really important. I've really been missing it. And I thought I'd checked the bookshop thoroughly, but apparently not thoroughly enough. So we're back to the bookstore. Which is fine by me. I promote reading. I'm actually a computer science and English student. That is what I do. So, weird combo, but I definitely promote reading for everyone. So yeah, if, well, I'm sure we have a lot of new people here. Plenty, in fact, so I'll just explain. My name's Josh. I'm a South African student of computer science and English, and I play a lot of narrative games because I'm really interested in game design, and especially on the indie artier side than something like a AAA title. The things that tell stories, things that are particularly artistic or just, you know, fun. They're niche and neat, and that's basically how I would describe my own channel. Oh, thank you so much, Jim, for the follow. I really appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get to 50 followers by the end of the year. I've been doing this for a few months, since May. So yeah, it'd be really cool if I'd be able to get close to affiliate by the end of the year. So I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I think you're the It's a bit awkward because I think I lost 2 followers, so I think you're the 45th. Oh, wow, that's another follow. Thank you so much, Full Metal, again. How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming since May, so... Oh, what month is that? That's the... 5th month. We're in November. Oh, another follow. Thank you so much, Gamer Adam. Wow. You're really gonna get me to actually try to put effort into my stream overlays and stuff. Okay, cool. Everyone give this man a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sending people my way, Jim, again. It's very nice of you. Store keyboard books are these? Maybe. So please no browsing that shelf. She knows her eyes. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no. Get to 50, brother. You can do it. I'm trying my best. I stream every day for an hour. So, I mean, I could expand the time slot to be longer. I don't really have the time with studying at the moment, but maybe once my exams are over, which is what I'm writing at the moment, I'll be able to do, like, maybe 2-hour streams a day. What are some of your favorite streamers? I really like Ludwig. I wouldn't say I have the same energy at all as him, but I really enjoy that sense of humor as well. Drawfee, or Drawfee and Unofficial Sleepover Society. Oh, sorry, did I say Unofficial Sleepover Society? That's the YouTube channel. He uploads the VODs. I just meant Secret Sleepover Society. There we go. I got it right. Those two are great. I enjoyed a stream from Artesian Builds the other day. This has almost nothing to do. Like, this is very little gaming, isn't it? That I'm describing here with the streamers. Yeah, you know, those are some of them. I really like. Can't really say peaceful personalities because I said Ludwig at the start, didn't I? Interesting. But yeah, no, those are some of them. I don't really get a lot of time to watch streamers. Yeah, that's just the nature of things at the moment, and time zones. Yeah, I guess that it would be better, but it's working out for me at the moment. I just like taking an hour off from my studies and my work. So yeah. Okay, well, that line of dialogue led to nothing. Maybe it's one of these. Maybe it's this one. I definitely might do something like 4 days a week of streaming, but I would stream for longer. It's just, it doesn't really suit my schedule at the moment. But hey, if I get a nice following, then I can start saying, hey, I can put a lot of time into this, put a bit more effort. At the moment, I just like stream and then upload the VOD to YouTube under Josh Ford. But yeah, it's about that. Oh, thank you. Ohio Man is here. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. This is Jim Tasty's cousin. Oh, an expert on Disco Elysium apparently. Please help if I get stuck. No spoilers though. I'm just kidding. I've been managing. If I get stuck, I'll figure it out myself. Yeah, as you mentioned. Yeah. That's where it is, Gamer Adam. But I've been pretty decent about streaming every day at least, so sticking to that schedule. I missed a few recently, but hey, what can you do? We're all human. Lol. Biographies of famous people, whoever they are. Anything of note on this shelf? I would say, and the woman hums to herself, The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power. Oh, wow. Tiff Stardust, thank you so much for the follow. This is a lot of follows. It is super fun to read. My girlfriend and I play it together. The story is so well written and funny. I agree. It reminds me of, someone pointed this out on the subreddit. It reminds me of the Discworld series by Terry Pratchett. That's 49. Oh, wow. My goodness. What am I going to do for the rest of the year? What's going to be the new follower goal after that? Let's get that 1 follow more. Wow. That'd be crazy. The Discworld series. I don't know if anything else in my own library reminds me of this game. But yeah, that one. I'm just thinking of Neil Gaiman stuff reminds me of it. Not really. I mean, hey, no pressure, but I would appreciate it. So who or what is an innocence? A very influential historical figure, but surely I don't have to tell you that. She waves her hand as if casting aside the thought. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system and creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest. Definitely pressure. I'm not very good at being assertive to my audience. I'm kind of like, if people want to follow the content, they will. So, yeah. Hey, but I'd still appreciate it. Do it, do it, do it! I mean, listen to him. Or her. I don't know. Also, is that a reference to Full Metal Alchemist? Or sorry, Furu Meturi Alchemiste? About which one of these was the coolest and greatest. Let's just say that. Perhaps for a layman, she scoffs, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings. Do your words seem vague and abstract to you? So you recommend it? Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise. Oh, I haven't read Neverwhere. I've mostly read his comic stuff and Good Omens. I've really wanted to get his books. Yeah. Most of his writing sounds a little bit... Like, the reason I'm not drawing a comparison is just because his writing is more of a... How do I describe it? It's elusive. It's elusive. Not elusive, but elusive. It feels like it's always talking about something that's happened in the world. It's like it's very dedicated to that type of thing. This is more like you're discovering the world. I don't know. Douglas Adams as well. Oh yeah. Douglas Adams is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? Also haven't read that one. My goodness. My library's a little bit interesting. It's a bit weird. When I say my library, I don't actually mean a local library. I just mean what I have at home. But yeah. Look through the display of books. I'm interested in that Greatest Innocence book. Why is it spelled differently there? Is it because it's old? Especially with the amnesia aspect of the game. Yeah, that's fair. That I would imagine that would be a similar... that would be a point of comparison. Yeah, you did Hitchhikers. Okay, cool. I do know some stuff. I don't only know how to talk about books that I've been prescribed to read. My English course. Should we buy it? We're pretty good for money. Oh, I still have to pay rent. A true cultural touchstone. She nods. Enjoy the read. It's good to have books. Is there anything else? Look through the display of books. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Erie and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. Those names send my head spinning. What's it about? Yeah, I'd love to know. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tournier racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob... His blonde mane graces the cover. Well, hey man, me and Jim Tasty will be back on later today. Have fun with the stream and good luck getting to 50. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot, and I really appreciate the raid. I'll be on until the next hour, so if I'm still on and you happen to want to watch me, I welcome you back anytime. Otherwise, you know, my schedule's up if you want to watch me again, but I hope you have a great day anyway. Cheers. Oh, nice, you built a gaming PC. I stream from a Lenovo ThinkPad laptop. So yeah. But have a good day. And that goes for everyone. Next to Iri's life story, you see us. Is this like a particular dialect of some country's naming convention? I don't know. I'd guess something like Irish, Scottish. Well, I suppose Gaelic is the correct term, but I have no idea how to pronounce this. I'm just gonna maybe Irv. Let's go with Irv. You see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. This is why the mature stream tag is at the start. Next to that, Rivacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy. So many Guillaumes. That's the French version of William, by the way. I know that. Stands in front of a run-down drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days. Hey everyone, this man is one follow away from 50 followers, so help him get to that magical number. It was his end of year goal. Make it happen in the stream. You can do it. Press that follow. Do it. You know, you want to. This is great advice. Like, I won't force you, but this is great advice. Also, I have to look to the game and then look back. So I see a new message in like my peripheral vision, and I do intend to read at least as many of the messages as I can, especially since I have such a small audience. Like, I have no excuse for not doing that. But yeah, sorry if I take like a second. And it doesn't cost you anything. That's true. That is true. But again, it's your decision, and I'm all about choice and freedom, I guess. I really must insist you buy one of the books. You're interrupted by the shopkeep. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead, take your time. Time is commerce. Which ThinkPad specifically? I have no idea. It's actually my brother's. I work on a different laptop and then I just come into a stream because he has a bunch of audio equipment. And it's very nice to let me borrow it for an hour. But yeah, as soon as I get like a stable job, I might probably will upgrade my PC/laptop first. That's probably going to be the first thing. Okay. What's with all the crime fiction? Oh, crimes, robberies, murders. She lowers her voice. Even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective. They most certainly do not. I myself have read the first Sherlock Holmes novel, and probably a few other specifically detective fiction things, but I really want to get into it. So it's a great need to restart my PC. Well, good luck, man, or woman, or anyone in between. Sorry, I just default it's like in my natural vernacular to say like man, guys. Maybe it's a bad habit, but I think it's generally harmless, to be honest. Like, I respect everyone who has like, I just respect everyone. Whatever deal they have going on in that regard, I'm happy to respect it and abide by it. But it's just in my own language. I will default to saying like, hey guys, hey everyone, what's up man, dude, you know. And a lot of languages, I mean, this is neither here nor there, but a lot of languages also default to the masculine pronoun when you're unsure of something's gender or if it has no gender. It's that way in Afrikaans. Yeah, just a fun fact. Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins, and the board has come loose from one corner. Maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insuladine. No, I always struggle with this name. Insulind. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Gamer Adam. A map of Revachol and a map of Martinez. Look at the map of Martinez. Storekeep, can I buy these maps? I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. Why is the one of Martinez so cheap? You seem to underestimate my resources, but sure. Okay. Why is the one of Martinez so cheap? That whole thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it? What happened then? They didn't get far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. It would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business. steal this instead. I'm not going to steal it. It's only 90 cents. I want to buy the map. She nods. Always good to be informed of your surroundings. I don't really like her. But now we have a map! Wow, that's very different to what I was expecting. So this is actually like 90 degrees off of our usual view, I think. Is it? Or is it actually dead on? No, it's a bit off. No, it's dead on. Yeah, sorry, this whole thing took me for a loop. Spun me for a loop. English expressions always escape me when I'm actually live, and then when I'm just sitting down by myself, I just... to no one. Yeah. Fire them off. So, let's talk to Tommy. I think I was awoken this morning by the storm that was hitting us. It was very violent, but it was quite nice to have some rain. We haven't had a lot of rain. It's like the middle of spring now, so it's supposed to be getting wetter and stuff, but it's just been hot, really. Some rain, but today's was excessive. And I think lightning struck my house at one point, but fortunately that I don't think that did any damage. It's just that, like, I looked up out of my window, saw this insane flash of light, and the thunderclap came like instantly afterwards. And the last time that happened, I was on Skype. This was quite a few years ago, but I was on a Skype call, and I just stood up, and then everyone's faces froze. I was like, what? What happened? What happened? And, yeah, my router had been electrified and blown out. That's not really a problem anymore, because the internet cables are quite safely underground, I think. I don't know, it's fiber. I don't know these things. Also, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, does anyone have any funny stories? I suppose that's a funny story only in retrospect. I mean, I just didn't have Wi-Fi for like the next 2 days, I think, or the next day, something like that. And we just burnt through a bunch of routers that way.
What's on your mind?
Get to spare some change for a working stiff. We're beggars now, apparently. Ooh, this is actually a very low chance of passing. I think I'll hold off on that for a second. Let me see, do I have anything that will raise my empathy? I don't think so. Suggestion, esprit de corps, rhetoric, interfacing. Nope. Nothing for empathy. How many points do we have? 11. Yep, we leveled up empathy last one. If it's fiber, it would be underground cabling. Yeah. I assume so. Also assume that because I don't see it. So. But yeah. I think that's all. It's relatively safe from lightning. Obviously, if something absolutely crazy happened and cleared the ground and had a direct line to it, it might do some damage, maybe, but at that point I think I have bigger problems than internet to worry about. Like, that's basically Armageddon. I reckon telephony. Oh, I'm so sorry. It really doesn't. I mean, like, the actual work can be interesting. Any work can be interesting, I think, but the customers must not be very nice to you. I can't imagine they are. Everyone just wants really fast cables and internet, and whenever it's not working, it's obviously anyone who works this problem. Don't be sorry, you didn't know. Yeah, it's true. But now that I do, it's my duty. Be sorry. Let's pay for our rent, so we don't get locked out of our rooms again. About my bill for tonight, got the 20 real. Yeah, 20 real for the night. Good, you got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow. I really do try my best with these voices, but, you know, Can't always get it 100%, but at least I'm trying. Something significant that was supposed to happen today is that the way to the island over is supposed to be open now, I think. According to... what's his name? Everard. It's obviously the guy or gal on the end of the phone's fault. Exactly. It's never their fault. Need to lurk temporarily. Lurk. I don't actually know if I have any command set up, but I don't know much about commands and you know, stuff like that. I'm kind of, it's weird. I study computer science. You'd think I'd be really great with technology, but on the inside I'm just an 80-year-old man. And I just struggle to grasp concepts like this. Ah, it looks like they are figuring this out. Everard said that they would be doing something. Hello, gentlemen. Is the way clear? Morning, officer. Happy to help anytime if you want to figure it out. I mean, it's not a pressing issue, but does lurking work? And don't worry, it takes time. Yes, yes. I'm aware. I've been in the dark for like a year. Yeah, it's not like you just wake up and know computers. That is indeed true. Sometimes I wake up and know things that aren't true. It's a fun story. One time I was really into chess last year. Or the year before that, one of those two. It's kind of the in-between. Like from September 2018 to July 2019. I was really into chess. And I was playing it a lot. And more than a few times, I would be dreaming about playing a chess match. And I would be like analyzing it. And I would wake up and I'd be like, oh, that was such a great move that I did there. If only I'd done that in a real match. And then a few hours would pass by and I'd think back on the dream because I remember my dreams for the most part. I know a lot of people don't, but I don't have much trouble in that field. Is that a flex? I don't know. But I was thinking back on it and I was like, I think all of those moves were illegal. Dream logic, am I right? A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever, or lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. I think the lever thing is a British, American, English thing. I think lever is the British one, so I'll stick with that one. So I write in British English as well. Pull the lever up. Wow, I really just said I'll stick with lever and then said lever. Pull the lever up. Secret task, close the water lock on Wednesday. Gain 10 experience points, which is nice. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving. Hope I'm in a decent position for the frame. Sorry. And this opens up a lot of stuff for us because we can now start searching for the cryptozoologist's wife's husband. It's the cryptozoologist. And I think we can also visit the church. We can finally get taken to church. All right, the lieutenant looks across the canal. We can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you want to forge that document for Everard, now you can. We will forge it because I really don't actually want it to happen. Doesn't seem like a nice thing to just get rid of a bunch of homes. The radio relay hums with electricity. Oh, that money? Money! I really hope there's no consequence for just picking this all up. This is nice, it's raining. Okay, there's a part there, but there's something to inspect on this side. And I do have the thought that gives me 1 experience point per orb, so I definitely want to click all of them. And I don't mind reading. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside? Ooh, another thought. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them. And what's in here? More money. Crazy. That looks like a shopping cart. Just lying in the grass. Is there anything here? Where are we? A creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding, sorry. This looks quite devastated. Also, this sounds like the title theme. I believe it is. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Martinez. Sorry, I'm just practicing my pronunciation of the town. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Tarpaulin cover. Tarpaulin? I don't know. Great news! The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath in a supine position. Wait, what would I be doing under there? Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep. Huh? I said, great news, I found somewhere to sleep. Point at the boat. Under this boat here. It'll be free. I can pretty much finish the case from under that boat there. It's dry, waterproof, and free of charge. I'm gonna live under a boat now. These all basically say the same thing. Under this boat here. It'll be free. Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. Oh, Assistant Nightmare. Thank you so much for the follow. Is that 50? Is that 50? I have to check. If it is, that's crazy, and thank you so much. I should have set up a follower goal thing. Now I feel bad. Whoa, 50 followers. That's crazy. Thank you so much, everyone. You just turned up today and made like a almost year long. I don't know how many months exactly. 11 minus 5. 6 month long, so half a year, not even a year. Half a year long goal be achieved. Thank you. Hopefully I can make affiliate by the end of the year. I just need to get my average viewers per stream up, which might be easier now that I have 50 followers. Thank you so much again to everyone who showed up, and especially to John. Was it Tasty? I need to check. Yeah, Jim Tasty. My bad, Jim Tasty. I got the adjective right, but not the name. Isn't that crazy? Jim Tasty, thank you again for the raid. I don't think you're watching right now, but again, thank you so much, everyone. Anyway, let's continue the stream. Very embarrassing that I said John instead of Jim. Especially as a Josh, so I should know all the J's and be able to differentiate them from each other, but oh well. Ah, we all look the same anyway. I understand the situation looks... sorry, I'm not doing my accent. Thank you, Catherine. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation. Think of it as a salvation. You have a home somewhere, all cops do. When this is done, you can return. That's true. But we got free experience from that. Another boat. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. How many follows was that just this stream? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. It's a lot for me. That's like what I would get in. Well, let's do actual maths here. The 6 months of streaming, I had 44 followers before that, so that's on average 24 weeks. So 44 divided by 24, so like less than 2, so about 1.8ish followers per week. Yeah, so we got like more than 3 times the number of followers I would get in a week in one stream. That's insane. Thank you to everyone again. I don't mind saying thank you again. This is very exciting. This is validation. Sweet, sweet validation. Now I have to think of a new goal. Let's make it 100 followers. But we don't have to think about that now. Let's celebrate, and then like celebrate again tomorrow, and then Wednesday we'll start saying, let's get to 100. Wednesday? No, sorry, Thursday. My goodness, it's already Tuesday. Ah! I didn't get to read that dialogue box. I got confused by my own thoughts. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrums filth from fabric. This is a very interesting landscape. What are your concurrents at? I think usually about 1.5. But it only checks in the last 30 days, so this will definitely help by the end of November. So I've actually had quite a bit of activity in the last like 2 weeks. So it might look better by the end of, yeah, it'll probably look a lot better by the end of November. But yeah, you can say. I think that's definitely where the longer streams would come in. Oh, I did not mean to walk all the way around. That's definitely where the longer streams would come in, I think. More people would discover the stream because it would just be available for a longer time. But yeah, we'll see if that's a possibility in like the next 2 weeks. Something, something, something. I also looked away from the screen again. Ah, not doing my job of reading. I mean, it was on the screen for you guys. I just missed it. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. Also, you see all that space underneath the gameplay. It's a little bit embarrassing, but that's like kind of where I'm intending to put a bunch of fancier looking elements. I just really haven't gotten around to it. I can't give a fixed day of when I'll do that. It won't be in the next week, that's for damn sure. Yes? I didn't click there, I clicked there. A wetting stone, well worn and covered in rust. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Children. Things on the floor. Should I equip my bag? Maybe I'll do that soon. Let's just explore. Adu hai indang saurang. The streetlight is street sign is legible below the graffito. Yes, graffito is the singular of graffiti. Excuse me. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. Flower truff. Is that truff? Yeah, a flower truff where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Oh, fun fact. So the seasons. Here's a little grammar fact. So the seasons can be capitalized or they can be left lowercase. Either decision is valid. It's really up to preference. My preference is to capitalize all of them, except for spring, because I hate spring. I get such terrible allergies in like the first month of spring, so I just don't respect it. And I demonstrate that by not capitalizing it. Is it stylistically inconsistent? Sure. Am I going to compromise? No. That's like something that someone can call me out in my writing. I write. I do write. But that's like a valid criticism of my writing that I'll never address. I have my principles. This is a very interesting place. Surely we can cross that. Come on. Yes. Okay, just decided to ignore it the first time I clicked. Yeah. I try not to say something that can be left unexplained. At least you have a reason. Yeah, I do. And if you had seen me in my... I can't even see that. Come on. Rust-eaten letters, Mezut. If you had seen me in my like early October, late September streams, you would have probably been concerned that I was very ill. It's just that, yeah. Or the pollen, man. It kills. Wait, hold on. We're not in the middle of spring. We're in the last third of spring. It's just that my allergies lasted that long. Sometimes I capitalize words that shouldn't be, and I forget to capitalize words that should. And it's honestly just because I'm an idiot. I have no reason. Don't worry. Capitalizing words that don't need to be capitalized is usually a more valid mistake. Like you can justify it artistically. You can say something like, oh yes, I capitalized... I don't know, what's a good example? If you're having a sentence and you're like, his hatred, and you capitalize hatred. If you capitalize his, then that means something different. But if you capitalize the H in hatred, then that can just be used for emphasis, and you can justify it by saying it's for emphasis. It's like you're creating a sort of more ethereal vibe around that particular emotion or abstract noun. It doesn't work so much the other way. Yes? True. A little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirp. That's nice. I don't know what chirping sounds like. Also, I have to restart my computer one more time. Good luck, man. It sounds like you're having a rough time with it. The water runs from the west. The source is upstream. A broken pipe runs from the west. I assume this is in the correct cardinal position to be evaluating it with northeast, west, and south. So north. So it runs from the. Did they say the west? Yeah. Okay, so there's possibly a broken pipe over here. People have so many interesting, like I've come to learn this over the last couple of years. People have a lot of ways of remembering the cardinal points. They'll say like never eat silkworms, or I don't know, Nosferatu eats silent watchers. I made that one up, but it's a pretty entertaining one. Maybe I'd remember that one. I have nothing of the sort. I just remember northeast, southwest. But because I occasionally have dyslexic moments, sometimes I'll switch up east and west. What are you doing, man? Pointing to the sky. Necessity-driven architectural design at its finest. Yes, okay, sir. Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's. Sorry, Videns. Would that be the thing? Never eat shredded wheat. Charge. Oh, nice. Now the power box, it charges nothing now. It's empty. Does anyone else have fun acronyms for the cardinal points or anything, really? People also do it for when you're learning music. Something about good boys and buses defend blocks off this area. I also didn't learn anything. I didn't bother learning an acronym for the notes on the treble clef stave. Or the bass clef, frankly. From the typically lowest ledger line, it would be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Wow, I messed up that scale. Every good boy deserves fudge and face. F-A-C-E. I remember F-A-C-E and face just for when I'm playing, I messed up that scale, I'm so sorry. But, just in terms of the actual values of those notes. But I remember face just when I'm playing F major. No? Well, yeah, F major 7. No, F7. No, F major 7. It's been a while since I played music, I'm so sorry. Please don't kill me because I got a chord wrong. Something that everybody is obviously very offended by. And frankly, I wouldn't forgive myself. I'm just joking. If you really think that's a big deal, well, then you probably have some reason for it, and that's probably justifiable. Maybe you have perfect pitch, and it's absolutely grating to your ears to hear me sing the scale incorrectly and then also name the chord wrong. Valid. Why would you intentionally subject yourself to that level of discomfort? This is a free website, man. Ooh, Shivers. I love this one. We haven't actually got any hits with it, but I like Shivers. It's cool to me. I'll explain why in a second. A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence. I wish I had perfect pitch, but I'd also feel it would be a curse. Well, here's the thing. So, what do I know? So here's the thing about perfect pitch. Oh yeah, I should explain the Shivers thing. What did the smoke smell like? Oh, okay. Let's do the Shivers, then I'll address this. We've planned this. Okay. Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with the black asphalt. The asphalt first laid is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance. Who are the people who live across the road? A tub warm with water, white with soap. Man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. What about the bus stop? Okay, this seems like it's going on for a while. So Shivers reminded me of the character The Question, but specifically the interpretation in the 2006 run by... I usually remember this. Can't remember, it was the 2006 run of The Question, when he visits Metropolis, and then he can feel the city and like speak to it. It's interesting. Anyway, on the points of Perfect Pitch, my understanding of the way Perfect Pitch works is like, not that it would be distracting, it'd just be like if, it'd be like looking at a very colorful board of things if you're hearing a bunch of sounds. It's not like your brain yells A every time you hear A. It's more like, oh yeah, there's A. Like, this is blue light. My brain just acknowledges it. I don't think it's annoying to anyone. Unless someone's like singing and you can hear that they're off pitch, then maybe it's annoying. But at that point, if it sounds good, I mean, who cares? That's my attitude. I mean, the whole thing about 12-tone... I can't remember what the word is. Equal temperament, there we go. Is that it's just the current standard. I mean, it's been very different in the past, and it probably will be very different in the future. So yeah. I don't have perfect pitch, as I demonstrated, but that's what I've heard. We're getting close to wrapping up the stream. I'm just gonna finish this thought. Not actually finish it, but hear it out, and then we'll probably wrap it up. Okay, what about the bus stop? Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its costs. What about the road? Craters pocked the surface. I've never heard that. Never heard that verb. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn. A dead dog? Is this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Tragedy came from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant. That is enough. We'll finish this thought. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair. That is us. Hey, it even auto-saved. How convenient. I'm gonna save anyway, just because it's good practice. As some developers like to say, if it doesn't exist in 3 places, it doesn't exist. So we have 2 of them at least, and it probably exists on Steam's cloud save as well, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much to everyone who came in. Seriously, we hit 50 followers. That was a big deal. I don't want to... Oh, are you drinking that? I don't want to undersell that. I don't want to undersell my appreciation. It's really been something I've been working towards for like the last 6 months, so I'm really happy and really grateful to meet that goal at last. Hopefully this has maybe introduced me to you as a streamer, and you'll further enjoy more of my content. I do have some playthroughs already available on my YouTube channel, which is Josh Ford. I have a Twitter, which is @thejoshford, but all I do is post updates on there, like if I cancel a stream or if I upload the schedule for the week. My schedule is usually up to date on Twitch, and hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow, and I hope you had a good time. So yeah, have a great day, and goodbye. Thank you again. Cheers.